Welcome. Today's lesson is a vocabulary lesson for lines and transversals. Parallel lines, as we learned earlier, are two lines that never intersect. Their symbol for parallel is right here. The new term is a transversal line. Transversal means nothing more than a line that intersects, that crosses parallel lines. We have parallel lines L and M here, cut by transversal line N. Supplementary angles. Examples of supplementary angles are the two blue arcs here. Supplementary angles are two angles whose sum is always 180 degrees. Vertical angles are the green ones, is an example. Vertical angles are always congruent. Adjacent angles are two angles that are side by side. In this case, since the lines are parallel and cut by a transversal, adjacent angles are also supplementary. We have some new angles that we need to look at. They have two words in each one, or three. They're all about parallel lines cut by a transversal. I've color-coded them to help you figure out an example of each. The first one is alternate interior angles. The word interior means in between, inside. So we want interior between the two parallel lines. So they're going to be located between the two parallel lines. Alternate, the first word, refers to the transversal. That means they're going to be on opposite sides of the transversal, but between the parallel lines. So the alternate interior angles here are these two that have brown arcs. That's an example. Those are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are always congruent. Alternate exterior angles. Well, if interior means between the parallel lines, exterior means outside the parallel lines. And alternate means on opposite sides of the transversal. So, outside the parallel lines, that's out here, opposite the transversals, see the two double arcs that are purple? These are alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles are also always congruent. Same side interior angles. Interior, we're back in between the parallel lines. Same side means it's going to be on the same side. They're going to be on the same side of the transversal. Here's the transversal. So inside the parallel lines, on the same side of the transversal, these two angles right here represented by the stars are examples of same side interior angles. Same side interior angles are always supplementary. So if I add the measure of this angle and the measure of this angle, they will equal 180 degrees. Same side exterior. Well, we're back to exterior. Outside the parallel lines, on the same side of the transversal. Outside, on the same side of the transversal. The two blue dots. These are examples of same side exterior angles. Same side exterior angles are always supplementary. Adjacent angles are two angles that are side by side. The two A's here in green are examples of adjacent angles. If we have parallel lines cut by a transversal, adjacent angles will always be supplementary. The final one are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are the same angle, they're just moved up or down. They're going to be on the same side of the transversal. One is going to be interior, one is going to be exterior. See the triple arc here and the triple arc here? These are examples of corresponding angles. They're in the same corresponding location between the parallel lines and the transversal. That's why they're called corresponding angles. They are always congruent. please go to Edmodo, find lesson 2.1, and complete the Check It for Understanding.